before me. This is my senior recital, vocal performance and music composition, and it features all works by only composers of color. The first two pieces I'll be singing are by Harry T. Burleigh and Manuel Ponce. The first song is Apart, and the next song is Lejos de ti. I talked a lot about it in my program notes, so scan the QR code and you'll figure out what it's about. But this is Apart and Lejos de ti. If I were dead, I think that you would come and look upon me white and cold and say, poor child, I'm sorry you have gone away. But just because my body has to live through hopeless years, you do not come and say, dear child, I'm glad that you are here today. Lejos de ti, la vida es un martirio, sin alegría, sin luz. Es la existencia con delirio, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú. Lejos de ti, la vida es un martirio, sin alegría, sin luz. Esta existencia con delirio, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú. Es triste la mañana sonriente, la tarde es cielo azul. Todo está gris y lúgubre mi mente, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú, porque me faltas tú. The next piece is my original composition, In My Dreams. It is a string quartet with a voice. When I first started it, I wanted to experiment more with strings, but while I was writing it, I was like, I can hear a voice with this, so I had a voice. And then I asked Annaliese Ruhs, thank you, Annaliese Ruhs to sing my piece, and also these wonderful people, Jenna Meola, Richardson, Carissa Kiehl, and Zoey Kurka for strings. And it's about infidelity. It's about this girl not wanting to be cheated on anymore and not wanting to have to think about the person who cheated on her anymore. And she's saying, I will no longer see you in my dreams. So this is In My Dreams.
Erase memories of you and me.
pieces are by Burleigh, Manuel Ponce again, and Samuel Coleridge-Taylor. That is A la orilla de un palmar, Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child, and When I'm Dead, My Dearest. In A la orilla de un palmar, I'm going by a beach and I see this little girl. I'm asking her, like, what are you doing here? Why are you all alone? And she explains to me that she has no one. She doesn't have a family. She doesn't have a friend to help her. And Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child is an African-American spiritual by Burleigh, and it's about how someone feels a long way from home. And this could be a physical home, the motherland home in Africa, or the home in heaven that they're longing for. In When I'm Dead, My Dearest by Samuel Coleridge-Taylor, I'm singing about how I don't want all these fancy things when I'm dead. I just want it to be as it is. So these are the next three pieces.
Al pasar le pregunté que
shall not see the shadows, I shall not feel the rain, I shall not hear the nightingale sing, sing on as if in pain, and dreaming through the twilight that doth not rise nor set, haply I may remember, and haply may forget. The next two pieces are by Ben Young and William Grant Still. I Wish I Could Say and Grief. And then Wish I Could Say, I started with the words first, and at this time I was playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And I was in Cantaloupe City and I heard the theme, so I just sang the words I wrote at the time over it. But I can't use the same music because I would be put in jail. And I wrote my own piece for this. And it's about not being able to express your love you have for someone, and then at the end of the piece, it ends in a way where it's not complete. In Grief by William Grant Still, the poet Leroy V. Grant went to a cemetery and saw an angel like this, and that's why I'm wearing angel wings right now. And he sent the poem over to William Grant Still, and William Grant Still created this amazing piece. So yeah, this is I Wish I Could Say in Grief. When the sun rises and falls back down, that's another day I spend without you. So close yet so far. And I wish I could say those three words and embrace you. Three words could kill, but three words could heal. And I wish that I could say those words that cause us pain. How can I love when you're miles away from me? If fairy tales were true, I would run right to you. But we still live in this unforgiving world. I wish I could say I love you. When the sun rises and falls back down, that's another day I spend without. If you were here, this song would be complete. They say love's for fools, then I'll be a fool who dreams. Dreams are all I have, 'cause the words would not release. I wish I could say Semant de Lava by Yoko Shimomura and Edmond Dédé. The reason I put Somnus in this piece is because I play a lot of video games, and this is from Final Fantasy 15. This is the first Final Fantasy video game I ever played, and I was like 13 years old, and when the story ended, I was literally so devastated. I lost all these characters I grew up with, and I was very sad. And the also reason why I put this is because I get a lot of my inspiration for compositions from video games. The next piece, Le Semant de Lava. The reason I picked this piece is because I'm supposed to do a language requirement, and that was one of the challenges for this recital. Thankfully, I found this French piece, but unfortunately there was no recordings for it anywhere, but I made it work, so good for me. This is Somnus and Le Semant de Lava. next two pieces are Death of an Old Seaman and Genius Child. First by Cecil Cohen and the next by Robert Owens. I already said this in the program notes, so you can go check that out. I worked really hard on it. They're both texts by Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was a African-American poet during the Harlem Renaissance, and he also composed most of the words in this recital besides me. So it's a very good honor that I'm using a lot of this text. In Death of an Old Seaman, I am someone who buried a seaman up on the windy hill, but his soul went out to sea, and I hear his voice while I'm singing. Genius Child is about how this child grew up in this society, and they wanted to see him grow, but he grew too smart that he knew the wrongs of society. There can be comparisons that can be made about what is a genius child, and some comparisons I made were about leaders during the Civil Rights Movement, such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Huey P. Newton, who was the leader of the Black Panther Party. And they all wanted one similar thing, which was black liberation, but they were all labeled as terrorists and later assassinated, which begs the question, if liberation is something you should be scared of, why does that scare you? This is Death of an Old Seaman and Genius Child. a siren song because I was experimenting with the Hijaz scale, which in the Western music world is Phrygian dominant. Last November, I kept hearing the words, "There's blood on my hands and there's blood on yours too." And this was in relation to the 17,000 Palestinians who were murdered in Gaza. And unfortunately, that number has increased. I am a person of color. My family are full of people of color. And seeing other people around the world be bombed by US-funded missiles pains me, because what can I do about it? And also, I have to think about it, could I be next? And even within this own country, we see injustices happening, such as children being put in cages, deportation, and police brutality. We see police brutality with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland. Just last month in Ohio with Frank Tyson, Tyrese West in Racine, Wisconsin, Tamir Rice. And to put it into perspective for those who need it, if Tamir Rice was not murdered at 12 years old, he would be the same age as me. And then I have to think about, could I be next? It is my job as an artist, as a musician, to sing and perform about the things that are going on in this world today. And I know by writing this piece and performing it, I'm putting myself in a lot of danger, but I refuse to be complacent, and I refuse to be silent, while people of color around the world and in this country are being murdered unjustly. This is Blood on Your Hands.
going to take a 10-minute intermission.